Well, the hope, Coach, was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Come on, set, 70, Indy.
On the ball.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lowering the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Shift.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, that's complete. It's Collins. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That catch gained for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
12.
Here we go.
3 out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
61, matchbox light. Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Herbert looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
No.
Big river.
They run the counter. Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackled by
there to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
2 yards on the pick.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
There we go. Switch. Hatch it.
Rock it. And
now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
1st down.
let's go now.
Been a good drive. It's been a running game for the most part. That's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
10.
Blue draw corkers.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go one more. Slam.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 7-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
2 jet bomber.
Wide.
Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Buccaneers 7, Cowboys 0. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Sad hut. 60, orange.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Room here to run. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys.
Ezekiel Elliott on the
Ezekiel
carry.
Elliott,
Touchdown,
84
Dallas.
yards, as his guys are on the board here in his
Kicker on
first
for the
quarter.
extra point.
And those are the highlight reel runs you read on right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
At the 41-yard line.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
5-5. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
6-3. 218, chopper. Let's go.
On first down, Herbert. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Here we go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
Check. Check.
Greystone, travel.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Come on, D.
Hey, Sam on. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Watch the shit.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Number 30.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
By Shaq Thompson. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Ready,
6.
ready.
Got 4.
60
Now
out
they
there.
get to second and 6.
Army. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Look at me. Door. Fire.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
You ready?
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
General West. You're out.
SOS.
Get it.
From the gun, Herbert. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They take the 3, they're going to file away for the future.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? They all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together formulating a streak, with the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
That's their focus.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
On the ready.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Stay with your man.
Kill, 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 kill. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw.
Double up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible and trying to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Hey, wahoo!
Let's go.
From the gun on third down. Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Let's go. 70. Recon, 132 fighter.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
36. Leo. Lee Griffin.
Now again, right side. Dobbins.
Run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
60 Pittsburgh.
When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves that people miss, but also gets it and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
On this defense, no game.
Hey, Alpha.
Kill.
61, matchbox lights.
Kill, turn up.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Go now.
But a couple of minutes will get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Now.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On the ready.
It's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Check pass.
Topper.
Twist. Sponge. No.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Show an 8. Show an 8.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
In your face.
They go. On 4th down, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. How about that for a little joint right before intermission?
Talk about taking momentum into the review. And so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
You might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
57 is the mic.
Get it.
2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. No gain that time on the completion.
Ready.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but he didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, foxtrot.
57, Mike 57. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I won't hit it.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Let's go, boys.
They hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty.
I can't believe
when
they let
I
you
was
play.
in college,
I can't believe they
you used to
even
have
let
to
you
do
play.
up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the
Nowhere
way
to
back
escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Kill.
Chef. Check 3.
Deep river.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
Go.
Watch left. He's tight right there.
Hey, we are.
Right.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert looking for Campbell into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We're going 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I'm really talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ready, ready.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 4, check 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Down, Elliott. And for one of the first times all night, he was going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a third down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Out, 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 out.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Bucs
30
offense
base.
set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Ready.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
218, chopper.
I got him.
Switch.
Now.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Buccaneers 17. Cowboys 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10. Go! At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you
Number
gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for that ball on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
We lock it. Come
10th carry out for Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Tighten up. Shoot. You're out. Ready, go.
Second and 13. This pass complete to Higgins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A first down carry by Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point on the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Get excited. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
A gain of 9. Brings
56, the Mike boys, 56. Check, 56.
34-yard
Watch the
line.
run, watch the run.
Greystone, travel.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey, Charlie.
Flare.
Let go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And some room to run now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. He continues to be dominant running the football. I mean, keep feeding him.
Yeah, you should, because what he's put up already, It's really like a two-game total. Give him a lot of credit, but give the rest of the offense credit as well. The big guys up front and the receivers on the perimeter. Everyone's getting involved blocking people downfield.
Looking to throw. Herbert, and he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for number
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, lock it. Get it.
Gotta give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First down.
Let's go now.
From Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Watch safety creeping.
General West.
Safety's creeping.
Hey,
Gone. Hey, Haywood.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this will leave them a yard short.
Another carry.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Set, ready? 60 yards.
56. All day, baby. All day.
Hit it.
Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Protein spill. Golf.
Check.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route.
Here we go.
Good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
6-6, pull it high.
Wild Bill.
Check. Crunch.
Lead grip.
On 1st down. Dobbins.
Go, run.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, were told by the head coach. They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light game. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you got green on that play.
H3, 2, 18, chopper, hut.
Again, it's Elliott. Shreds the tackle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
It's a gain of 17
We'll definitely see some
yards.
open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Here we
They're playing
go.
for the pass
Set.
first.
15 Lonnie.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday night
kill.
is the top of them all. We come up here on first and 10. Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Another carry tonight for the workhorse area.
Watch out.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, baby.
It's third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check 99. Check 99.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check 43.
They're going to look to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
Ready.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Okay,
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That completion works out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw, and he finds Safarian Jenkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 19.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Set, ready, 90, Wolf.
Hey, let's calm down.
Set,
On the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You got tight.
Austin Safarian Jenkins, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point attempt to come here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Buccaneers 24.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, and at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have an opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Recon, 132 fighter.
That one good for 37 yards. He's back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right, understanding where they are in the game. You got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
57's the mic.
Watch a slap.
Back to throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Go.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hey, Delta.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get no.
Bear.
Take the edge. Come.
5.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's got it at the 15. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 7. Timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Hey, it's just me and you.
80 weapon.
It's just me.
Hey, orbit.
Fresno.
Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up second and 10.
Ready up.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
7.
57.
They'll look to throw.
Get in the weight room.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Ready, set.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo!
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Alpha.
Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
No. Off.
Hit it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run up a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Dallas, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my